Richard, please tell us a bit about your background and what drew you in to specialise in immigration law.
So I've been a practicing lawyer for 34 years or so, since 1991. I have an extensive background in litigation, but also community law, where I've been involved in many communities and with a whole range of legal problems. But immigration really came out as the most challenging area. And over time, I've become very passionate about helping people in this area with their problems and developed a unique, I think, combination of skills and relationships over that time. This is an area that's never dull, and there are fresh challenges every day, and it's a pleasure to help people in their immigration journeys. I've also been recognised at a regional and national level, and are currently on the Law Association Immigration and Refugee Law Committee. It's a pleasure to work with colleagues.
Thanks, Richard. We know that New Zealand immigration laws are quite fluid and often change. Can you share your experiences with and describe some common immigration challenges you help your clients with?
Yes, all the time we're seeing people rely on Immigration New Zealand's website or AI research. Now, both of those are a good starting point, but they don't give the full picture. You could think of an immigration application as like a tiled mosaic. It looks wonderful, but if one piece is missing out of 100, the whole thing is incomplete and will fail. We often see people who have got all the way through applications, having paid application fees which have more than doubled or tripled in some cases over the last 18 months. So they haven't had a budget to engage a lawyer or advisor, and they come to us with 7 days notice, receiving an impossible list of problems with their application. The key is to get it right up front.
So, Richard, can you give us some examples of issues with different applications?
Looking at the family area, the classic problem there is that clients will underestimate the evidence needed for a partnership application. It is significant, and there are different rules for temporary and residence applications. You won't find all of this on Immigration New Zealand's website. Thinking about the business area, it's important to understand and do due diligence with investments. We have connections with excellent fund managers who can provide advice on that. It all needs to be done at the beginning. Preparation is the key.
What makes Pacific Legal's practice stand out from others in New Zealand?
First of all, our relationships that have been developed over decades to the highest levels within Immigration New Zealand. And with that, our reputation as a robust immigration law firm. We also have a reputation for thorough preparation, and we don't bypass a step for difficult cases of requesting the file. This can make all the difference. And finally, we are very results focused. We will think outside the box to make sure that there is an end stage of a successful outcome for every client.
Without breaching confidentiality, Richard, can you share one or two memorable success stories or outcomes you're especially proud of?
They come through on a daily and weekly basis, and many of our clients have agreed to have their stories on our website. Please look there, and you'll find them in spades. But some examples that stand out are helping a family to be together who'd been separated for years through the partnership category, assisting clients who don't meet instructions for various technical reasons to be granted residence through the appeal process as an exception. I have over 100 humanitarian and residence appeals on the Immigration and Protection Tribunal's website, and even before it was set up. We have an absolute wealth of experience in that area. It also extends to remarkable results for business clients, allowing a new business to be set up in a fifth of the time that would normally take under the very difficult entrepreneur category, and going back to COVID, allowing a major development which led to over 100 jobs when other businesses were not being allowed into the country.
Richard, what can clients expect when they come to you for help with an immigration issue?
They can expect a warm welcome from our friendly team with relevant questions, and they'll be directed usually to our website, which has an excellent portal. We ask more questions perhaps than some others, but we do that because, as I've said, what is checked at the beginning makes a critical difference. They can expect a comprehensive engagement letter within a few days of contacting us. That will also include our initial thoughts and clear cost and next step options. It'll be with them to take further steps at that point. We offer one-off consultations, or in some cases, we get straight into requesting the file and getting on with the work. The ongoing work we report on regularly, we provide clear estimates, and we are very result focused.
Richard, what advice would you give someone who is just beginning their immigration journey to New Zealand? Is there one message you'd like viewers to take away about immigration or your approach to helping people?
By all means, do your initial research through the Immigration New Zealand website and even AI, but be aware that is not always the complete picture, and one missing tile from the mosaic can make all the difference. And that's where an experienced immigration professional can make a critical difference. And we excel in focusing on getting that initial information right because it determines results downstream. We also focus on being very responsive to our clients, personalized service, and keeping clients updated about progress and estimates and evidence required at every step of the way. Feel free to contact our friendly team as you make your first step.